I have 7 fragrances here that are compliment getter fragrances for me personally, especially in the summertime. So if you want to find out what the 7 fragrances are, please don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the channel, guys, and yes, I have 7 fragrances here that are perfect compliment getters for me in the summertime. And even though I have 7 fragrances here, some of these fragrances are not necessarily summer fragrances, but they just work in the summer, and I've gotten compliments from wearing these fragrances. But before we jump into the video, guys, if this is your first time landing on my channel and you like fragrances and you enjoy this type of content, please consider subscribing to the channel, and don't forget to click that bell icon so you get notified whenever I drop a new video. So starting off at number 7, we go to the house of Roja, and this one is called Oud Extraordinaire. And yes, this is one of those fragrances that at first I wasn't really sure how I felt, but you know, spending time with this fragrance, I'm starting to see the light with this one. And what we have here is a fruity tropical fragrance with major dose of sweetness in here. This one works for me in the summertime. I get lots of compliments wearing this fragrance, especially from last year and even in the early days of the heat here in Canada. Yeah, I've gotten compliments wearing this fragrance, especially because this one has such a likable quality to it. We have lots of fruits listed here. It's like a fruit cocktail with this one, lots of sweetness. It also has that tropical vibe in here, plus the major dose of florals in here as well. Don't let the name Oud here scare you away, because in this fragrance, I personally don't get any oud in here. Personally, I wouldn't consider this one to be a heavy oudy fragrance. What we have here is mostly sweet. What we have here is mostly approachable, fruity, and mostly a tropical fragrance in my opinion. And with this one, none of the fruits are really sticking out. It's like a real blend of different fruits coming together. But some of the notes with this one, I believe there's some pear in here, some mango in here, there's pineapple listed as part of the fruits in here, and I believe there's other notes listed as well. And I believe there's vanilla in here as well. Like I said, this is not a typical summer fragrance, so it's not a freshy, it's not a citrusy or one of those marine kind of fragrances, but it just works in the summer, and this one gets me lots of compliments. And I believe on the channel here I have a review of this fragrance when I got this fragrance at the time, so if you want to check it out, you can search it up on the channel and you can see my full breakdown of this fragrance. So guys, that's Oud Extraordinaire by Roja, and we move on to the next one. The next fragrance on my list here is from the house of YSL Parfums, and this one is none other than Bois Imperial by YSL Parfums. Yes, this one is one I've talked about a lot on this channel, and yeah, this one is a compliment getter for me, even though it's not necessarily a summer fragrance. And personally, I would wear this fragrance pretty much all year round, because yeah, this one lasts a long time. This one has some woody elements. This one also has some earthy qualities in here that would make this fragrance a perfect fragrance to wear in the springtime as well. But yeah, it's still a fragrance that can work in the summer, and yeah, this one doesn't disappoint. I get a lot of compliments wearing this one, and yeah, that's why it's on my list. What we have here is a woody, earthy fragrance with some fresh spices, I believe. And yeah, this one just has a clean smell to it. It just has a clean accord basically to it. And that's what I really like about this fragrance. And yes, there's a little bit of a sharp metallic vibe that's with this one, but for me, it's no problem. I really enjoy this fragrance. Yes, even though some people would not consider this one to be a summer fragrance, I personally have worn this fragrance a lot in the summertime, and I get lots of compliments. And with Bois Imperial here, I get great performance. This one lasts a really long time on me. Projection is 10 out of 10. Longevity with this one is 10 out of 10. And yes, this fragrance is a unisex fragrance. I also personally think this fragrance leans slightly to the masculine side, but yeah, ladies can wear this one easy. Definitely a compliment getter for me in the summertime, and one I'm looking forward to wear as things heat up even more. So guys, let me know if you've tried Bois Imperial here by YSL Parfums, and we move on to the next one. So the next fragrance I'm going to be sharing is from the house of Yves Saint Laurent, and this one is YSL Myslf Edp version. Yes, this one was sent to me by the brand YSL last year, and I've been enjoying this fragrance ever since. I wore a lot of this fragrance in the summertime, and yes, I got lots of compliments wearing this fragrance last year. And even a few times that I've worn this fragrance this year, or as things have started heating up here in Canada, I have gotten a lot of compliments with this one. There's something about this fragrance that people just love, and personally, I can't even explain it. I've had a few people on the channel that have tried this fragrance, and they seem to like this fragrance, even after trying a lot of other fragrances that I consider to be better fragrances. So yeah, there's something about this one that people really like, something about this scent that people enjoy, and I guess that explains the compliments that I have been getting from wearing this fragrance. What we have here is a citrusy, clean, almost like a laundry soap kind of fragrance, in my opinion. And we have the orange blossom here that just gives that freshness. And there's also some white florals in here, or that I'm picking up in here. And yes, there's definitely ambroxan listed as part of the notes with this one. But yeah, what we have here is just a clean, easy to wear, very versatile fragrance that would get you compliments. This can be an everyday fragrance. This can also be a signature scent. If you like those clean, laundry, soapy kind of fragrances, then you should definitely check this one out. And the amount of compliments I've gotten with this fragrance are just unreal. So guys, that's YSL Myslf EDP, another great compliment getter fragrance to wear this summer. And we move on to the next one. So the next fragrance I'm going to be sharing is from the house of Parfums de Marley, and this one needs almost no introduction. Yes, this one is called Greenly from Parfums de Marley. Yes, this is a fragrance that gets me lots of compliments in the summertime. This is one fragrance that I also sometimes wear in the springtime. And this one I find to be really versatile, and a lot of people can agree with me that this fragrance can also be a signature scent. And with this one, what we have here, we have citruses, we have some fruity qualities here. There's a little bit of a musky vibe here, and this one is also woody. And with this one, I get lots of compliments, especially in the summertime, and that's why this one is on my list here. I have a lot of fragrances, and I can decide to do a top 10 or a top 20, but I'm trying to keep it short and trying to keep it as genuine as possible. And these fragrances are the ones that actually work for me, and these are the ones that get me the most compliments. Yes, Greenly is one of them, and Greenly just works for me, guys. Some people prefer Sedley over this one, but I prefer Greenly over Sedley. And let me know which of the two fragrances you prefer in the comments below. And some of the notes we have with this one, we have some mandarin orange, we have apple listed here, we have some woody notes, I believe. And with this one, there's a little bit of a greenness in here that I really enjoy. And this fragrance smells like an expensive bar soap to me. I'm not sure I want to say the name of the soap that this one reminds me of. And it does remind me of a green soap. I'm not even sure if it's an expensive one, but yeah, it does remind me of a green popular soap. I'm sure some of you might already know the soap I'm talking about. But yeah, it's really easy to wear. And the performance on this one, I would say, is about average. It's not a beast mode fragrance, and it's not a weak fragrance either. And my favorite part of this fragrance is the opening. I really enjoy the opening of this fragrance. It just really works for me. And as the fragrance dries down, I'm not as much of a fan like I am of the opening, and that's just what it is. But yeah, in terms of compliments, this one is right up there for me, and that's Greenly from the house of Parfums de Marley. And we move on to the next one. So coming at number 3, we go to the house of Jeroboam, and this one is called Floro. This is Floro by Jeroboam, and I'm not sure I've talked a lot about this one on this channel, but what we have here is a really beautiful. This one is a fruity fragrance. This one is a fruity, woody fragrance. And with this one, you also have that sweetness, and you also have that tropical vibe in here. And if you like popular fragrances like Herba Pura by Xerjoff, and you think that one is too sweet or too heavy, and you think they're too much or maybe too intense, then you should check this one out. Floro here is definitely in that same ballpark, but a little more toned down. This one is not as sweet. This one is not as loud. And this one is just the way I like it. And that's why it's on my list, guys. And yes, I do get lots of compliments. A lot of people like this DNA. If you're familiar with that DNA, you know that a lot of people are big fans of that type of scent. And some of the notes with Floro here, we have pineapple, we have apple listed here, we have some floral notes here, and I believe there's a woody note in here as well. But yeah, this one gets me compliments. This one is one I really like to wear in the summertime just because of the compliment factor. If I want to smell good, if I want compliments, which I don't often go for. I mean, that's not why I pick my scents most of the time. But if I want to be one of the best smelling guys in the room, if I want compliments, then definitely Floro will be one of those fragrances I will be pulling for, especially in the heat of the summertime. And Floro here is a unisex fragrance. A guy can wear this one and a lady can wear this one easy. So guys, let me know if you've tried Floro here by Jeroboam, and we move on to the next one. So coming at number 2, guys, we go to the house of Autoparesi, and this one is called Bergamask. And yes, Bergamask by Autoparesi is another fragrance that gets me lots of compliments, especially in the summertime. And this one, I'm not even sure if I want to call this fragrance a summer fragrance, because this one works pretty much all year round. This fragrance here is so intense, I can also wear it in the wintertime just because it lasts really long. And what we have in here is mostly citruses. We also have some musky qualities in here. And this one just has that clean vibe to it. If you like those fresh, almost sparkly, clean fragrances to wear in the summertime, definitely check out Bergamask here. But I must warn you guys, this one lasts a really long time. A few sprays go a long way with this fragrance. Personally, when I wear this fragrance, 1 to 2 sprays is enough for me. Yes, because it lasts a really long time. And this one is a loud fragrance. Projection on this one is 10 out of 10. Longevity on this one is 10 out of 10 as well. And with this fragrance, people will notice you. People would smell you sometimes even before they see you. And with this one, there's lavender listed, there's orange blossom listed, I believe, and there's also musk in here. I mean, Bergamask, I guess that's where the name comes from. And if you want a full review of this fragrance, I have one on the channel. You can check it out and see what I think about this fragrance. But yes, guys, this one gets me lots of compliments. Also, mainly because this one lasts a long time on me. And I personally would notice this fragrance on my clothing even after a wash. So let me know if you've tried Bergamask here by Autoparesi. And let me know what you think about this one in the comments below. And we move on to the next one. So coming up at number 1 on this list, guys, we go to the house of Alexandra Fragrances, and this one is none other than Black Panther. Yes, this one, if you know this fragrance, is a clone of a very popular fragrance for summer and one of my favorite summer fragrances, Bulgari Tiger. But yes, this one is like a one-to-one clone of that fragrance. But unfortunately, I don't have my bottle of Tiger here. But with this one, I have the same exact fragrance in my opinion. This is a one-to-one copy of that fragrance in my opinion. And with this fragrance, the house or the brand really nailed it. And this is a 60 ml bottle that I've worn a lot since I got this bottle here. This one gets me compliments in the summertime. This one gets me compliments pretty much every time I wear this fragrance because a lot of people like this scent profile. A lot of people really enjoy this fragrance on me. And yes, if you're familiar with this fragrance or if you're familiar with the DNA from the original, you already know what I mean when it comes to compliments with this fragrance. This one is easily one of my favorite scent profiles when it comes to freshies. This is easily one of my favorite scent profiles when it comes to summer fragrances and fragrances that get me compliments. And with this DNA, there's a lot of fragrances, there's a lot of options with this DNA that you can choose from. But personally, from all the ones I've tried, this one here seemed to be the closest, and that's why I'm putting it on my list here, guys. Yes, if you're looking for compliments in the heat of summer, definitely check out Black Panther by Alexandra Fragrances. And with this one, the notes listed are pretty straightforward. You have that grapefruit that's in the other fragrance, you have the ambroxan, and you have some woody notes. Straight to the point, but simply great when it comes to the scent profile. So let me know if you've tried Black Panther here from Alexandra Fragrances, and that's my number 1 compliment getter fragrance for the summertime. So guys, there you have it. Those were 7 fragrances that are compliment getters for me, especially in the summertime. Let me know what you think about my list. Let me know if you're familiar with these fragrances, and let me know some of your favorite compliment getter fragrances to wear in the summertime. And if you're looking to shop fragrances here in Canada, there's a link in the description below where you can shop some of the designer fragrances, niche fragrances, clone fragrances, or even tester bottles here in Canada and in the States. And you're welcome to use my promo code PFC5 to get 5% off. I'm going to see you in my next video, guys. Until then, please stay safe and bye-bye.